I'm going to show you how to make a plot on the HR diagram. First, we'll need your data sheet. You'll see I just took a screenshot and put it over here. You may want to do the same. That might save you some flipping back and forth between the slides. You're going to take these colored dots over here on the left and plot them in the appropriate spot over here on the diagram. Your supergiants are red, so I have them kind of color-coded over here. Those are going to be the red ones over here. Giants are orange, main sequence stars are yellow, and white dwarfs are gray. So I'm going to do a couple together so you can see how to plot them. Notice the scale looks a little different than normal. This is a logarithmic scale. A logarithmic scale means it goes by logs instead of counting by ones. If you don't know about logs, don't worry about it. Just follow the scale and you'll be all right. So if we plot, let's say this first one, Cirrus, 9,880 degrees Kelvin. Since I'm looking at yellow, I'm going to pick a yellow dot. And my magnitude, which is how bright it is 26. So that means Cirrus is 26 times brighter than our own sun. So magnitude, same thing as luminosity. So we wanted to find 26. If this is 10, 26 will be down here. It doesn't have to be super exact. If you're off a little bit, you're still going to get the same conclusions. So don't worry about being exact. And we need to go to 9,000. Right here, 7,500. There's 11,000, so it's going to be in this ballpark. And we'll put our dot. If you need to adjust it a little bit, you can use your up and down, left and right arrows. If you need to change this, I suggest you can either hit Command Z to move it back and sort of undo your action. And then you can bring it back. Another thing that you can do is zoom in. So if you zoom in, you'll see the dots get a lot bigger, and then you can manipulate them a little bit easier. I want to show you down here. There's one, I think this one, Proxima Centauri. The magnitude is said to be 0. Notice our scale doesn't go down to 0. Just put it at the very bottom. That will be sufficient. For these, pay attention to how many zeros there are. Because here there's 2 zeros, but behind the decimal point, there's 3 and there's 4. So pay attention to the number of zeros to see where it will go on the scale. Once you get a bunch of them plotted, now I'm just going to put these in random locations. You're going to use this line tool and scribble, and you're going to highlight or circle all of them so they're sort of clumped together. Okay, you're going to do that for all of the stars to be able to analyze this graph and come up with some conclusions.